Hi, this is Warner Crocker, GottaBeMobile.com, coming to you with another GottaBeMobile.com ink show. And before we get started on this ink show and talking about what I've got right here, I want to take just a minute, as we always do, to give a big shout out and thank you to our ink show and podcast sponsor, TechSmith Corporation. They're the makers of Snagit and Camtasia Studio and other fine products. Please head on over to www.techsmith.com, check out their products, tell them the gang from GottaBeMobile.com sent you. We'll be happy, they'll be happy, and we'll be able to keep doing all these great ink shows. Well, what's this ink show about? Well, this has been a very eagerly awaited, much anticipated new tablet PC from Lenovo. Yes, it's the X200T tablet PC. Just got my hands on this. This is an early evaluation model, and I'm pretty excited about that. Now, a couple of caveats here. One, this is a very early evaluation model. I've been told to make sure I let you know that the software load as well as what's on the BIOS here may be different on this than what is actually going to be shipping. Second, we don't really know what the release date of this is going to be. As I sit here recording this particular ink show, still don't know. We'll be releasing this ink show as soon as we know that it is okay to do so, but it could come any day now. It could come later than that. So we'll, when you see this, who knows where the news will have moved to by that particular point. So that's kind of both exciting and interesting. Lenovo sent this along as an evaluation unit. I'm very glad they did. I think they've got another winner here with the X200T tablet PC. In early testing, I like it a lot. I like what I see. So let's do some comparisons. I've been using the Lenovo ThinkPad X61 for quite some time now. That's right here. And, you know, this has served me very well. I don't think of this as a very heavy tablet PC. This, even though it's widescreen with a WXGA resolution, meaning the body's a little wider, feels a little lighter than the X61 here. And that's, of course, as you can see, both of them have the extended battery on them here. So there's things are a little lighter here, which is really nice. Now I'm going to stack this up, one on top of the other here, and get close to the camera, and also reach behind the camera and pop on a light here, so hopefully you can see things just a little clearer there. There we go, as we go around here. Now, you can see the size difference side to side there. It does not look that much difference, although with the X200T on the bottom, it's just slightly thinner there. But if I flip this up this way, okay, again, the X200's in the back. Sorry for the flare there, it's just reflection off the light. You can see the size difference that that widescreen body makes in terms of this. But you'll also notice back here, okay, just that it's a little bit thinner this way, okay, again, front to back. See there? It's a little bit thinner that way with the battery attached as well. Okay, and we'll set the X61 down here, and we'll go ahead and do a tour. It feels very nice and solid, just like you would expect from Lenovo ThinkPad products. Okay, right here we've got a USB port. Here we've got the pen in its garage there. Pops right out. And this is a difference in terms of where the pen or the stylus is stored from the X61. On the X61, right down here in this corner, right on the lower left corner if you were using this with the screen popped up in the keyboard, so that's something different. You'll also notice right here we've got a wireless WAN antenna, which was an option that you could get on the X61 as well. Here's our key, here's our latch for raising the lid, and as we come across, we see we don't really have anything else here but a couple of notches here where the dock would fit in. Okay, on this side here you'll see we've got, wait a minute, I lied, we do have something else here in the front. Got an SD card slot right there. Forgot all about that. Anyway, back over here we've got a PC card slot, and then we've got our wireless antenna on-off switch right there. Okay, and that's also something different from the X61. The X61, that was right here on the front. Okay, so that's something different as well in the form factor. And as we come around, you can see we've got another USB slot. Here we've got a LAN port, VGA. We've also got venting here, AC power, Kensington lock here. Come across the back, we've just got our battery. On this side, you'll see we've got another USB port. Again, here's where the pen is, and this port right here, we've got one screw. Pop this out. This is where you can replace the hard drive. We've got our modem jack right here, our audio ports right here, and here we've got another USB port down here. So we've got 1, 2, 3 USB ports on this. That works out pretty well. Let's take a look at the bottom side here. Again, here's that one screw so that you can pop out the hard drive and change that. Very easy to get to configure the RAM. This has got 2 gigabytes of RAM in it at the moment. Okay, there you have that. Now, here's the one switch as opposed to 2. The X61 had 2, one on either side. This has got one in the middle to pop out the battery. Let's go ahead and pop that battery out here so you can take a look at it. There you go. And again, it's a little wider than the one on the X61 simply because the body is wider here. I do believe this is a 6-cell battery that this is running. And we'll just pop that back in there if we can. There we go. And go ahead and lock that down. Okay, let's go ahead and open her up. Take a look at what's on the inside. There are some things that are different. Now, this is going to get some reflection on the screen here. I apologize for that. This is not a View Anywhere screen like I had on the X61. So, interesting enough, I kind of like that fact, simply because it doesn't smudge as much. You'll notice up here we have a webcam right here at the top. Okay, that seems to work pretty well as far as these embedded webcams do on these particular devices. We've got our power switch here, an array of indicator lights right across there. Okay, here we've got a button. I'm not quite sure what this button does here. It's got a circle on it there. But this one here is our rotate button. Here we've got our toolbox button, and here we've got a button to lock the screen right here. I'll have to check on that and get back to you on that. We've got our volume buttons right here, the ThinkVantage blue button, which brings up the Lenovo ThinkPad ThinkVantage menu of options, power button here. So again, whether you're in laptop mode or tablet mode, you've got power buttons. You can control things pretty well here as far as that's concerned. And of course you've got that great ThinkPad keyboard, and I'm a very big fan of that. We've got the thumbstick here, and of course our mouse buttons right here with the middle button there that allows us to scroll and do things like that, just like on the X61. So like that quite a bit as far as that's concerned. Now notice something here when we go ahead and rotate the screen around that's missing. Here we have our fingerprint reader. Not sure I showed you that. Used to have right here a nav dial like on the X61 is where that was. I'll go ahead and show you that. Right here. We have no nav dial here on the X200T. I'm sure some folks are going to miss that. Me, not necessarily. I very seldom use that when I had this in tablet mode, using it like this. Again, this feels very good in my hands, whether I'm holding it this way or this way. I don't know about you, but I always prefer to hold it this way with the battery here holding that. That's secondary portrait mode, I believe, in terms of what's going on there, but it feels very balanced, very, very nice in my hand. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and move the camera around here so that you can look at the screen while I work with it a little bit. So I'm going to stop this, turn the camera around, let you take a look at it here, try to get the lighting so we don't get any glare when any of this happens. And the reason I'm going to do that, this is running the new Centrino Core 2 Duo platform. It's an L9600 chip rated at 1.86 gigahertz. Same thing I'm seeing on the HP 2730p tablet PC that I'm testing out. And let me tell you something, folks. I am very impressed with this platform. Things fly on this. Now watch what's going to happen here. I'm running Vista Business. It's probably going to prove a liar out of me.